Hey, friend.
Man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high.
Y'all, my energy may not seem what it usually is when I come on this camera, but that is because I literally recorded a 45-minute video and it has absolutely no audio and it was in slow motion. That's not gonna stop me. I'm just gonna record it over. Okay, but this video, I really can't wait for my tripod to come. Like, I really can't, because I hate how I feel like my head is cut off. And I got y'all stacked on boxes. Stacked on boxes. Okay? But today we are doing hit the microphone. But today I wrote some topics that I want to talk about with you guys. Some questions that I wanted you guys to get to know me, why I started my business, the fear of starting, like girl talk, business talk topics. I hope this feels like we're on FaceTime. Screenshot us. If I feel like you got this far in this video, would you tag me on Instagram at Diamniquesstudio and include yourself in the corner. Wait. Put yourself in the heart. Tag me on Instagram at Diamniquesstudio. It's the same handle as my YouTube channel. So let me just get into it, because a con about this camera that I'm noticing is that it dies fast. And I hate that. I was recording myself making content so I could post content. Okay. So this is my little area for now until I can find a little area. I don't know. So we're gonna do this girl chat, business chat, get to know me behind the scenes of my business. You know, besides the goofy person and the funny person and me singing and having a grand old time, things I usually post. Let's get down to business. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Alright. I'm a little nervous. I feel like I do things like this when I get a little nervous. So the first thing I want to talk about is the fear of starting. Fear of starting. So I say the fear of starting because it took me, I would say, like 4 or 5 months to officially start Diamniquesstudio. I feel like friends, my boyfriend, my cousins, like they were really like, just start it. Like, girl, I think you should start it. I feel like you should have been started it. Like, and I was just like, I don't know. And I was giving bogus excuses like, I don't want to be standing all day. I don't want to be standing all day. I don't want to be standing all day, braiding hair. Da, 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 da. But it's like, you stand all day and make somebody else money. Why you can't stand up and make yourself money? Run your own business. You always talking about you hate working for somebody else and da 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 da. Why you can't start? Why? You have a skill. Why you can't do it? You like it? Why not? Like, you know all the reasons why you should. Why you want to. Why you like to do hair. You know all the reasons. But instead of just going with those reasons, you're gonna go ahead and go with the one that I don't want to stand all day. Girl, you stand for 8 hours and make somebody else money, and you still surviving, not living. How? It's a word. I'm trying to tell you. Not the cake mouth. But literally surviving, not living. Careful. That's my doggy. I don't want to show her in such a vulnerable state. She was going through a lot right now, miss. But yeah, like, so it was that. It was also doing something that it's unknown in my family. The only person that I've seen start their own business and be successful is my cousin. At Eliza Simone. Period. That's her name on Instagram. Go check her out. But yeah, she's the only person that I've seen start her business. And we've had like plenty of talks about her starting her business. She's definitely given me tips and stuff like that without even knowing because we were just talking. And because of her, there are things in my business that I incorporated and that I seen her go through that was I do not want to go through this. So this is why I'm doing this, and this. But like when I see people all over Instagram making 6 figures, breeding, and things like that, that's unknown. That's who does that. In my nobody in my circle. It was the unknown of not knowing if it was really going to work out, the uncertainty, not knowing, hey, I'm getting this amount of money every Friday because I've been, like that. When you go to work at your 9 to 5 and you work from this time to this time at this pay rate, you know what you're getting on Friday. Whereas being a hairstylist or being an entrepreneur, your sales or your service, or you could be getting clientele consistently 1 month. The next month you're completely not getting booked. You're not getting no sales. It's a balance. It's balance. Now that's also a balance with part-time. If you work part-time, if you don't have a full-time job, then they give you set hours or whatever the case may be. But I'm talking about full-time because I work full-time. 40 hours a week. I've been going to it, but so it was that. It was the fear of putting myself out there for the world to see. You know how many times I've been seeing people go viral? And then ending up on this and this such and such place. I want all of these things. I could visually see them. But I have anxiety. So it actually happening. At that time, I wasn't able to receive it. I wasn't ready for it. I was still so like, I still am. I'm still a little nervous about putting myself out there. Where was I at? I done lost my train of thought. So, inconsistency, you don't know when you're going, like you have slow seasons. For me, as a braider, I'm still a beginner. I'm still like, that first year, I feel like I really played with like the making content. I wasn't as consistent. I didn't know what consistent means and stuff like that. I'm still learning and trying to figure out a balance. I'm not going to say that I got it all the way down pat, but I'm saying that I'm trying to figure out a balance. I'm figuring it out as I'm going, but I'm trying to incorporate it and change it. I don't know if some people feel like I've changed the content that I've made and like things have changed. Like, if you've seen the change, let me know. But I'm trying to change the kind of content that I'm making. I'm trying to be more informative. And that's another business tip that I found out recently that I'm going to get to you. So you don't have to look any further. It's right here. When it comes to making content, it doesn't even have to be just for a business. It could be any kind of content creator. So I found out this trick because I was researching. Make sure you research. And I don't read reading books like that. I mean, you could watch a video. Hello. So there was that. And then I honestly felt like nobody was going to book me. If I'm being quite honest. Why nobody was going to book me. And I had no confidence in myself. I knew that I could braid. I knew that I visually can see it. I can see myself braiding. I visually can see it. It may not make no sense. You'll be like, girl, you hot? No, I'm being dead serious. This is what I was thinking. I could visually see myself something, but that fear and doubt blinded me to think that, oh, you're not gonna have no clients, or you're delusional. Girl, you are so delusional. Why would anyone book you? That's self-doubt. But my friends and my family were just like, girl, just do it. My cousin was like, girl, just do it. Why you not? Like, girl, you got all these excuses. You're not gonna know until you do it. Do it. Hello? Are you listening to me? Do it. You're gonna give me 1,000,001 excuses and reasons why you can't do it instead of actually doing it and then telling me, okay, I did it. It did not work. Boom. Now we could be like, all right, you tried it. It didn't work. Let's try something else. No, instead you're telling me that it's not going to work and you didn't even try. Please, be FFR. Be for real. So I had to be for real with myself, and then I didn't even, I don't even think I made an announcement. I think I just dropped it like, boom. Like I told my friends, like, hey, I'm about to start my business. I need to do y'all hair. I didn't tell nobody when, nothing. I just told y'all I need y'all behind in this house in the chair did their hair. Boom, posted it, dropped it. Now, listen to this. My friend's sister did her hair. I think it's like one of the first videos I did with knotless braids with blonde and brown hair. I love her, and this is why because that, when she told me this, had me on go. Have you seen my hairstyle since? And this is not me trying to be cocky or nothing, but have you seen the braids since? Let me get my phone. Alright, so my girl Addie, because at this point she's grown, so I'm going to say at my girl Addie. I did her hair, box braids, medium box braids. Now, you see my box braids now. I did her box braids. I did a peekaboo, and the back was blonde, and the rest of her hair was brown. Did her hair, I did a little heart on the side. Now, during the process, I felt like they were a little big, but then I felt like I was overthinking it because it matched the density of her hair. I don't know if that makes sense. Alright, I don't know how to explain it. Alright, so when I was doing her hair, I'm like, am I adding too much hair? I questioned myself, am I adding too much hair? Am I adding too much hair? This is what I've seen the girls on TikTok do. This is what I've seen the girls on YouTube do. This is how many pieces of braiding hair they added. And that's why I haven't made a video on how many pieces to add in a knotless braid, because it really depends on the hair density and the person's hair type, and I do not know how to explain that further. So until I learn how to explain that further, then I won't do it. My knotless, they were always really, really thick and stuff like that. I never knew how to do it like this. I did her hair. You know what she told me? She goes, I'm like, do you like it? She goes, I do. But I'm like, but, you know there's a but. You know when they're hesitant and they're trying to, and I'm like, I need you to be honest because I'm going to be doing other people's hair and I don't know them from a can of paint. I know you, so I need you to be honest with me. So she was like, I don't like it. I feel like it's cute, you know, whatever, but I feel like it's not this type of style for me. I'm like paraphrasing because I can't remember. She basically told me she didn't like it because it was too big. Oh, copyright. Now, to me, well, to anyone, it would be like, oh, the braids match. They were too big for her. I thought I ate because this was the first time I did knotless box braids and they did not look like this. She didn't like them. She told me she didn't like her hair. And I self-doubt. I didn't listen to my intuition and take out one piece. So, I just continued with that. I felt like she was going to like them. She did not like them. She would them. She didn't like them. I barely seen her posting them, which was okay. I don't want you to post something you don't like. Girl, when I have a hairstyle that I do not like and I'm saying I gotta wear it, I'm not posting no pictures. So, I respect that because you know what that made me do? Let me show you the next time I did them. I was just getting better and better. I was like, oh, she said that was too da 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 da. Started getting clients. And I'm not gonna say they were quick, but they started coming in. And then the summertime also started coming. So like I started really getting clients around like March. Now I'm starting to feel myself. But I just went to a long tangent. Well, the fear starting. So yeah, that was that. So I started. And that's when I was like, okay. I was scared. I was so scared when my first client. I remember posting with my close friends, like, yeah, I got my first client, my first paying client. I was so nervous. And I was like, good luck. You got this. And I really sat there and did 13 hours with this medium, not less, but length box braids, and I got paid $80. Like at the ending, because I don't count the deposit because the deposit goes to the whatever profit $80. And even then, that might not be good to me because I gotta pay taxes and whatnot. But to each own. So yeah, that was that. And that's when I was like, okay. Once I started to see the clients and stuff like that, I'm like, oh. And I was asking, why did you book with me? And of course, you got the comments like, in the beginning, you're cheap. I can get my hair done for cheap. But then it was like, not even that, your content, the way that you do your content. I shock myself when I make, but I'm a perfectionist. In my head, I know when I'm ready to make content, I know what I want it to look like. I know, I visually see it out. I know this is what I want. So it takes me forever to make content. That's why I be so stressed out because I am such a perfectionist. And some days I might want the video to be quick. Some days I might want it to be slow and I want it to like, you guys know, my unboxing video. My recent one that I posted on my Instagram. Like I might want it to look more, like I try to be thoughtful in the content that I post and the quality of whatever the case may be. So it was, yo, your prints is clean, fresh damn, and is. But yeah, it was that parts. It was the braids, like word of mouth. People was like, yo, she fire. Like customer service, her personality, the way that she interact. Like if you don't want to talk, you chill. I'm cool with that. We ain't gotta talk. You can be on your phone or whatever the case may be. You could watch TV. We could sit here in silence, or we could sit here and chat it up, like we besties and talk. I can do that too, because I'm a girl. I like to talk. I'm just a girl, and I could talk all day, literally. And every parent I say was like, your daughter talks a lot. About what? I don't know. I just be yapping at the mouth. But yeah, why? So that was basically why I was afraid to start. Why it took me so long to start. I used to braid hair before, and I stopped. That was because I was about to start braiding. I was literally trying to start my business at my old job. I'm like, yeah, I go to school. I gotta work at 6. I can come at like 6:37. Girl, it's 12 o'clock. Why am I still there braiding your hair? I don't work there no more, so I don't care if they see it. But he was there all night. And I really thought that's how I was going to run my business. Then the pandemic happened, and during that time, I could have been using that time to really practice. But I didn't. I started a lip gloss business, and no, it's not the lip gloss that I have on. I started lip gloss business. Girl, you know, we would have no business being in that industry. I never even wore it. The fact that I have lip gloss on is insane because I don't even wear it. I guess now I'm trying to get more into my, I don't know, I don't want to say feminine side because I feel like I've always had a feminine side, but like the girlier side. Like now I like pink and I want to wear earrings and dresses and I want to look cute and I want to, like before I used to be more tomboyish and I feel like that has something more to do with off topic. Let's not get into that. But yeah, so there was that. Some business discoveries, tips that I figured out that I just learned. You ready for this? So I had posted a video the other day, and it was basically about researching. And I was watching these two podcasts, and they had said something about the 3, 5, 10-second rule. I'm like, what is that? I'm gonna explain it to you in simpler terms. I'm really not about to go into depth because I really can't go into depth about it. So, let's say you make a 30-second video on Instagram. Now, people's attention span, 3 seconds now. When I first started making content, they said 5 to 10 seconds was when you can grab somebody's attention. Now, an average person's attention span is 3 seconds if they want to watch your video. The first 3 seconds, they are deciding if they want to watch your video. So then I'm like, hold on. So then one day I'm scrolling, and I'm like, now,